Hello?
Hello.
There we go. Yeah, my whole PC decided to black screen.
Is a real shame.
I just restarted it. So Steven came in. Steven's a killer. He was right there. We had him.
So close.
I was about to get his bank details and drain him. Oh, that's frustrating. Well,
You going live again?
Yeah, we're back.
Oh, we're already back?
Well, I'm quick, I'm efficient.
Not bad.
I'm just going to... Yeah, Achilles
You
broke
see
the
the
stream.
screenshots I sent?
Well, a bunch of people speak. What the? I can't make heads or tails of this. Did someone else donate?
Yeah.
Oh, what?
Achilles donated.
Oh my god! And I missed it!
Well, that's why I screenshotted them all for you.
Achilles! How could you do this to me? Oh man, how many was this? Wes, how many was it?
50.
Jesus, Achilles! I'm going to, gonna post the stream again. Gonna ask everyone again, because that'd be really funny. That's the good stuff. Oh. Hello, Wimmel. Merry Christmas to you too. Here in Australia, it's the 25th. Well, Merry Christmas. I'm still 3 hours away from Christmas here.
I am still... math. 9 hours.
It's got to be great having Christmas in Australia, because instead of like I'm dreaming of a white Christmas, it's I'm dreaming of a red-brown Christmas where the sun it burns me nuts.
It's pretty good.
Thank you. A lot of my family, well, a big chunk of my family are from Australia.
What?
Yeah. It's all like they branch away from me, not into me, so I have no Australian in me, but they moved like, you know, my grandparents, like, siblings.
Say,
no, I'm
finally,
safe. I'm clean.
Australian Goku is real? Did we want to go through all those
Yes, I will read through them all. Are they sent in the right order? Because one at the top is cut off in the first
I think
image.
they're backwards.
Okay. So, Achilles managed to get a human being, not Yusef, Randy Dover, Dagoth John Character, I see we have become good friends. Bad Force, fan forever. Content policing, oh no. You got Dagoth well, it's Dagoth Uru, actually, but, you know, I think that's the Australian version. Nerd Tanker, you got Nerd Tanker! That's good. David Stang, Boots to Butt. Lady Is Attis. Moving Marker. DK Garnet. Loink. Mr. McGirt. Juggalo, Coronac Turds Gaming, Sky 33 in Roman numerals, Destroyer of Nations, that's a really good big monster, You got Jonah, Double G Games, Sandman Killer, Cecil. You got Cecil. King Kai's Planet. Dodzo. SRC. You got Liz. You got Liz. Another Morty. Andrevius. JMW Prohi. Lethal X Legion. It's me, your real dad.
Insane pull. You
David
found him.
Doss. Yeah, he's back with the milk. David Doss. Brandon Kennedy. Judge Mayer. Ed Henson. Ruben Kaizero. David McLeod. Michael... No, there's just Michael speaking. And that's it. Hello, Ron. Have fun driving 2 hours to visit your family. So they updated Dragon Ball Gekishin Squadra again and added Broly. Yes, I heard about that. Right. Back to work, I guess. Starvation. Poverty. Prepare, a second wave is coming on the horizon. Achilles, you can't afford to be doing this, man! Think of the farm! You know what's happened? Achilles doesn't like that his position is being threatened by Mystic Bulbasaur as most generous donator. We got to get Mystic Bulbasaur in here so the two of them can have like a fight to see who can waste the most money. Mystic Bulbasaur, with this treasure I summon. Oh, Michael's fighting him.
Oh
Westcott won! We Denver's Michael! Leo Cluth, the 60-watt guy, Austin Tism, Green Knight, Snow, Suvlum, I feel like I enter a new lore every time I join stream. No Eleged, Mr. Slippin' Idiot, Sentry Crane, I Mob Mo, Ben, no relation, Carson Moswala, W Astro, Moo Moo Moo, Andrew Sims, Jordan Self, Sad Picket, I'm still laughing at Moo Moo Moo. For Real Cloud Skies, The Real Big Owen, Stuart Boogler, The Krusty Conch, Toon Faction. Oh god, where was I? DeMarc Real, Don't, Jorgethe, it looks like it might be Spanish, Jorge Teja, Unlucky Owl, Jonathan Robosky, Cronzo, Perfect Cell, he himself, T-Shirts, Misijin Jal, Amg, 1997, Go Blue, Chris I'm the Jaw, don't be a terrorist next time, Mast. Oh my god. Oh my god, where was I? I've completely lost where I was. Here we go, Matt B, Evan 2010, Nachiment, Jaden Johnson, Bacon Pancakes, Muhammad Ali, oh dude, I love that guy, Glasses Boy, Supersonic Keith, Aracon, Bloxy Does Gaming, Everyone Is Here, Real Cryptic Pistols, Hedonism, just the concept, Grandmaster Nuts, Yorkshire J, Help me, Doc. Atana's Fire, Dodo Bird, Notorious Ego, Washin' Wildor, Mr. Meme, Cloud, you know what I... You... No, that's not how you spell... YNWA? God, I can't remember what it stands for. Nightmare was saved. The Juice Dude. CO. Robert Trichter. MHS. Rust. Dragon Bomb Gaming. Creeper Masher. Random Vids YouTube E. Party. DS Dots. And then a strange symbol. Tyler Harshman. Matt Love Animals. Kois. Derek. Nelson Bahati. My face hurts from smiling. Rob Star. Hanster. J Dude. Josh Norman. Emblem Emphasis. Ninjan Everquit. Regular Regs. Nsika. Kimiku. Flutterdark. Oh, we know Flutterdark. Sorry, I'm losing my voice reading these. Make You Jung. This is England. Joshua Ruiz. I left for 2 seconds and 100 more memberships. Yeah, it's been crazy. Abdullah Al-Hudeb, yeah. It's Chris Taylor. Let's see here. Hello, Dragon Bomb Gaming. North Warden, Daikon Edits,
Okay,
Sneakier Hawk. All right, take care, Wes. I'm gonna just keep trucking. Nombre Ocupa. That's Spanish. It means occupied name. The Banana. Sans Real Fall. Asarith Wellzorn. Insert Technology. Freezer, and that's a great profile picture. Arch. Numerous Bees. All and Ill. And I think, is that it? Did I read all of them? Oh my god. I just joined editing a new episode. Yes, indeed. Or trying to, and then I'm getting distracted by people giving me Christmas gifts. Merry Christmas to all of you. Oh, man. Well, I'm happy to have all of you here. And hello, Hyperbolic Ninja. Good to see you again. Oh, my face hurts. Right, where were we?
Poverty, starvation.
Of course, poverty. Of course, poverty. After 100 gift subs, why would we not be on poverty?
Starve.
I was gonna buy dog food, but I guess they can starve. Michael with $20.
Starvation.
Looks like those dogs are facing...
Starvation.
Hang on, actually. Just give them some of these, brother! I have, the reason I have dog treats, I don't own a dog. What I like to do, especially around Christmas, is I will go to the park that's just down the road from me. It's a big park, people love walking their dogs there, and I will sit down at a bench. I was gonna move, but I could push it back till March! Stop trying to guilt me! Thank you, Achilles Run, with the $50 US. So I go to the park, and I like to sit down on a bench, and then people will come by with their dogs, and I'll say, oh, hello, can I say hello to your dog? And if they say yes, I go over and I give them a fuss, and then I'll say, do you mind if I give them a treat? And they'll go, yeah, sure, okay, go ahead, or they won't, and I'll be like, yeah, that's fine. And then I will get out some dog treats, because I keep some with me, and then I can feed the dog and make friends with them. And so I go, especially with my Santa hat, I've been going out recently to the park with dog treats in my Santa hat, and just going up to people with dogs and going, you know, hello, I'm the Santa of dogs. I want to give your dog a treat, can I? And then I'll give them a treat. Because good boys deserve it. Ah, sponsored stream indeed. This stream is brought to you by...
Poverty.
Honestly, if any of you have a park nearby, you guess I better spend it. Guess it's better to spend it here than on alcohol. Michael with the $10. Yeah, guys. Alcohol is terrible. Don't drink it. Manuel really wanted to show up my 20. But yeah, if any of you have a park nearby and you have the money to afford just a box of dog treats, it is so therapeutic to just go out, take the dog treats, say hello to people, ask if you can give their dog a treat. And the dogs are always going to be happy about it. Sometimes I find a dog that just doesn't want treats, and, you know, so then they get a little scratched behind the ears. But it really, you know, it's been so therapeutic for me over the last, like, couple weeks to be doing this that I think I might actually just make it a hobby to go to the park with dog treats and just, you know, say hi to people with their dogs. It just makes me feel better. And when I was a little kid, it used to really bother me. My grandfather would take me to the park, and he would always stop everybody, you know, every single person that was going for, like, a jog or anything, and he talked to them. And he'd stop people with dogs as well, and, like, say, oh, hello, can I say hello to your dog? Oh, hello there. And I, you know, I was always, because I was a kid, I was like, I want to go play in the park. Like, we're stopping and talking to every single person. You go, oh, where are you from? You know, oh, what's this dog's name? Where'd you get him? You know, that sort of thing. And I'd be like, you know, okay, granddad. And it's only now that I'm, like, you know, getting closer and closer to 30 that I realize that man was onto something. Kai, I might actually do that and give the dogs some treats. Yeah, it's a really, like, you know, obviously, don't go dressed, and I'm not saying that this about you in particular, Achilles, but it's something that I've been very cautious about. Don't go dressed like a weirdo. OMG, you're unk. I'm 28. So I'm younger than everyone in TFS, so, you know, just saying. That's so mean. That's out of pocket as well.
Poverty, starvation,
No, don't go overdressed. If you go in a suit, no black leather jacket, no black leather gloves, no ski mask either.
starvation,
Have you considered getting a dog? I had a dog recently. He was called Riku. He's a giant poodle, and I raised him from birth. I moved, me and my partner at the time, you may remember her if you're frequenting on the stream, she was called Sarah. We broke up. She wanted kids in a different future, and I didn't, so I said, okay, we're going to, you know, end this. We had a fight. I left for a night, and I decided, okay, I don't want to keep going like this. I want her to be free to do her own future, and I want to go do mine. So I got back. She was like, I want to get back together, and I said, nope, I'm gonna go away, and we're gonna, like, figure ourselves out and see if we get back together. We didn't end up getting back together. We called it off eventually, you know? But that means I never, you know, I don't have a garden here. I live in this room, you know? And out there I live with my friend, Finn. He's got a really nice house, and so he's got this spare room. He said I can, you know, stay here, and as long as I just chip in with, like, you know, food, electric, that sort of thing, I can stay here for as long as I want and keep working on stuff, and, you know, so it's been very financially viable, and that's what I mean by when I say the donations like this is literally paying for me not to get a part-time job, because I almost got a part-time job not too long ago, because I was a bit low on money. I would have bought 50 more for the lols, but the wife would literally kill me if I spend that on YouTube. Merry Christmas, everyone, unless you're redacted. Thank you, Hyperbolic Ninja. You know, so, obviously, you know, I wish Sarah the absolute best. But we separated, and we separated because, you know, and I wanted that. I live in, you know, I don't have the space for my dog. And so she has, like, her family around her. I don't have any family. Not here. I have a mum, and that's it. But she lives in a different country. She lives in Spain. So I don't have anyone that could look after the dog, so I decided, you know, I'm not going to fight for custody of him, you know. He's got a family with her. He's got her parents, her brother, you know, they all love him. And so I'm probably not going to see him again. and I've been a bit down about it. It's affected my productivity a little bit. Because I loved him. We got him when he was like a couple months old. I taught him like a bunch of tricks and everything. We used to go, there was a park down the road from us that did, you know, the sort of like assault course thing for dogs. They had like the seesaw and the ramps and, you know. So I got him, you know, like treats and that, and I'd take him out there and I'd train with him. And so, yeah, I loved him a lot. And I really miss him. And I got another pet not too long ago, a millipede called Franco, because I wanted something small and compact that could fit here with me. And he got really sick and died within 48 hours recently. And so I lost him as well. And so I don't want to get any more pets until I move into a bigger place in probably, you know, like 3 to 5 months. So no dog for me. Maybe in the future, but I've raised a lot of dogs. Losing them is difficult. It's still worth it. I've raised a lot of animals. Chickens, horses, ducks, turkeys, tortoise, rabbits, hamsters, bantams, which are another type of chicken, really, you know, all sorts. Not trying to be rude, why a millipede? I love weird animals. I love things that other people don't tend to love. The next animal I really want to get is probably going to be a scorpion. Like, I've owned everything. Like, a tropical fish. I've owned crabs, you know? Not in my, you know, drapes. Carpets, I mean. Drapes is this. You know? Real, actual crabs. You know, I was a huge fan of Steve Irwin. Why not a turtle? I've had a tortoise. And a turtle would require a body of water. Scorpions are cool, but don't you need some kind of paperwork to own a venomous animal? Yeah. It depends on the country. Everything I've ever owned, I've gotten licenses for and learned handling with. I'm scared of losing my dog Finch. Never lost a pet before. I've lost many. But, you know, don't be scared of losing a pet. Be scared of a pet never knowing you, because you can give an animal a beautiful life, better than they would get anywhere else. And holy shit, that's $100, Michael! I've lost a fair amount of pets as well, so I get it. Hope 2026 is a kick-ass year for you. Jesus, man! That's enough, brother. Well, listen, I can tell you 2026 is going to have a lot of content for Dragon Ball Super Abridged and also for Abridged content on the channel. Most scorpions' venoms are like bee stings, basically harmless unless you're allergic to bee stings. Yeah, I'd want to get an Emperor Scorpion. They're toxic. Well, their venom is very, very weak. Generally, the rule of thumb is the bigger the claws, the weaker the venom. Achilles! You can't also throw $100 at me! Dude, if Mystic Bulbasaur shows up here, I'm probably gonna actually end up just buying a house outright by the end of the night, man. Jesus! Please, focus on your own Christmases. I have enough. I'm okay. You know, I really appreciate it. I'm gonna take... I have a new girlfriend. We've been together for about 3 months. And I'm going to take her out on a nice date now. So that this money doesn't all just go to me and go into my dragon hoard. But yeah, to answer a question from earlier, I can't remember who asked it. Vash, you don't plan on having a family one day? No. No. I have a nephew and a niece. And I'm just not interested in having a full-on family. My new girlfriend doesn't want a family either. I'm very selfish. You know, I like living for me. You know, I have so much stuff I want to do, so many places I want to go see. I want to go to Tokyo, I want to go to Venice, you know, I want to go to the US a bunch. Kai, you a person of color? You know, and if I had kids, I wouldn't be able to give them the kind of life that I would want to give them. I'd be incapable of it. Not just because I wouldn't be able to financially, but also because I wouldn't be able to, you know, emotionally. Maybe one day I'll be ready for it and prepared for it, and I might change my mind, but it's hard to say. You know, I'm not ready to grow up. I didn't get much of a childhood. I lived out in Spain. It was very unpleasant. You know, I won't go into details, but for the first 19 years of my life, it wasn't a happy time. And I never really got to be much of a kid. I never really had very many friends. Not because I was alienating towards people, but because I lived a 45-minute drive away from a small town of inbred Spanish people. No offense to Spain. You know, so I didn't really fit in. So the moment I saved enough money, I moved to England to come back home, and I've been living here on my own ever since. But yeah, Jesus. We're making your Christmas for making our year peak with Dragon Ball Super Abridged. Thank you. Genuinely, sometimes I look at all the work I got to do for an episode, and I think, man, I don't know how I'm going to get through this. And then I think about, like, the nice comments I've gotten, the people who say stuff to me that are like, oh, I love the voice acting, I love, you know, the writing, people who have a profound appreciation for the artistry and the hard work that I do put into this. And I think to myself, it's for these people that I continue. I put bits of my own heart and soul into the writing, you know? I mean, obviously the Albert Camus philosophy that goes into Beerus and how he's written is slightly derived from my own experience with existentialism, and the comedy that I put in as well, also, you know, it always brings a smile to my face, and I that's what I want, you know? To share a little piece of myself and to make other people happy. When I was a kid, I wanted to be a therapist, because I wanted to make people happy. I want to be a VA when I'm older, but I don't know where to start. Casting Call Club. You won't get any good projects, you won't get any good roles, but you'll get practice. And find professional voice actors wherever you can and get feedback. Get advice. From there, get a job that isn't voice acting. You know, when you're old enough, get a proper job and save up money and either go to an acting school or hire an agent. That's probably the best advice I can give you. And then the other thing is have a backup plan, because it's not a guaranteed career. There's no specific way to live life. Live it to the best of your ability. Yeah. And I wouldn't want to bring a kid into the world if I thought that I wouldn't be able to give that kid a life that they deserve. You know? Let's see here. How's progress on the next episode? Good. We should be done in January. I'd like to be done in early January. It might be late January, but January is looking like the time. I'm working on it daily. I'm working on it tomorrow during Christmas, you know? Dang, well, I mean, hey, at least you know what you want. I want kids, but no girlfriend I've ever had wanted to have kids. Best relationship I ever had, and we separated because she wanted a career and to focus on college. It's difficult to find the right person for you, you know, and it takes a lot of luck. What I can say is, for as soul-crushing as they are, Tinder is... It works. Not well, but it works. You just have to have, like, you know, a heart of steel to get through all the bots and, you know, the less pleasant people. Art is crafted by people of the soul and life experiences. And skill. Thank you, Kai. You have literally made me a better person and have made my life better. You are another reason why I don't KMS. I love DBSA. I'm glad I'm not the only reason, but I am glad I'm a reason. The world would be lesser if it lacked you, Achilles. Your choice for the story so far has genuinely lit a true spark of interest in me. I've literally sat in bed just contemplating how you did scenes and how I imagine the character arcs might go. That's really sweet to hear. Tinder is for one-night stands, very unreliable for relationships. My relationship with Sarah, we lasted 5 years. That was from Tinder. My current relationship, and, you know, we're taking our relationship pretty seriously. It's only 3 months, but we are taking it seriously. Also Tinder. The best way to find a girl is to ask your friends and family and other people that you trust. I didn't have that, you know. I had some friends, but none of them are social. They're all programmers. They have no friends. Shadowbox Kicker, I think what it comes down to is you should keep yourself safe and protected, you know? Recognize that you're only going to get a match 2% of the time. Don't tie your ego and self-worth into what random women think of you. Or men, for that matter. But definitely, hello, Rin loves you. I think I remember you. I think you commented, and I replied to it. It's nice to see you. Yeah, don't tie your ego into it. Don't tie your sense of self-worth into it. But it is a good way of just... So with Tinder, right, the strategy is, right, you get a handsome picture of yourself as your front. Then you get a picture of you with friends to make you seem social. And then the third one is a picture of you of an animal. After that, wildcards, do whatever you want. But those three things show that you are, you know, you can dress nice, you can look cute. You're social, you got friends, you love animals. Then swipe right on every single profile. Don't even look at them. Just because if you look at them, you think, oh, I hope I swipe with this girl. She's pretty. And then you swipe and you don't get it and it hurts you, you know? Just don't even look. Just until you run out of matches. Then you turn the phone off, you put it down. You don't look at it again until tomorrow. That is how you work with Tinder as a guy. Because then you're not tying your ego into it. And you can do all your filtering when you match with someone. If you match with someone, then you look at their profile and you go, okay, this person is not for me, and you unmatch. Because the success rate of women, 1 in 3 swipe rights are getting a match. These are real stats that have been sourced on this. So what you do, don't worry about hurting their feelings by unmatching with them immediately, right? Because they're going to go, oh, okay, and then move on to, like, the next, like, 7 guys in the list, you know? So you just... When you find someone you're like, and don't take them too seriously in their bio and that, you know? It's really difficult to get across who you are as a person in just a little bio and your favorite song and that. So take the opportunity to ask them a question to actually get to know them, you know? Be an honest person to them, you know? Don't overshare, don't, you know, like lore dump them or anything. Take an interest in them and then wait to see if they take an interest in you. Don't just shower them with your life story. Because what you want, really, if you're looking for a relationship, especially Vash, who wants to have kids one day, is you want someone who's as interested in you as you are in them. And your interest, you don't find an interest in someone just by looking at them, you know? You have to talk to them. You have to get to know them. And then you can decide whether or not you actually like being around this person, you know? But you should never, ever sell yourself short of your own value. It doesn't matter if you're a bit ugly. It doesn't matter if your facial hair grows patchy, you know? You can clean yourself up and look decent. But however you look, however ugly and disgusting, if you look like an absolute freak, you know, if you look like Achilles Run. Sorry, I couldn't help it. You know, no matter how ugly you look, all that really matters is that you be a good person, right? You will be at a disadvantage if you're not conventionally attractive. I am lucky. I'm relatively conventionally attractive. I'm no Adonis. You know, I've got a bit of a dad bod myself. I'm a little chubby, you know, and my facial hair only grows on my jawline. It doesn't grow on my cheeks so much. But, you know, I shave up and I actually do my hair a bit and I put a nice jacket on. I actually look nice, you know. I also have an advantage of sounding really intelligent, which is a great way of getting away with actually being dumb. So... you know, I think, and the best advice I can give you, is don't think you need a partner to be a complete person. If you don't feel like you're a complete person, you aren't going to fill that gap with somebody else. You have to fill it with more of yourself. What are you lacking? What is it that makes you not love yourself? Right? Ultimately, I mean, of course, if you're religious, this is going to differ. But if you're not religious, if you're like me, where you think, okay, well, you perish and then you are gone and that's it, and there's nothing, this is the one chance you get. And even if you are religious, well, you might as well give it a shot as if that is the case, because you can't guarantee anything, you know, even if you do have faith, you might as well appreciate the flesh you are in, because that's all you get. So you make do with the cards you get dealt. You accept that life is unfair, and so you are going to play the game as best you can. Don't worry about being the best at something. Don't worry about being the greatest, and don't worry about finding the perfect partner, someone who'll fill all the holes in your soul. You can fill them yourself. And once you are a complete person, you will find people are more attracted to you, because then you are something to be admired. And you think, well, how do I do that? How do I get the motivation? That's a big one. Motivation is something I get asked a lot in regards to making the Abridged series. How do I get up every day and work on it? How you get up every day and work on it isn't by magically spawning motivation. Motivation is the reward you get for doing the hard thing. I get up and I say, I don't want to do it, man. I want to stay in bed. And then I do it anyway. I acknowledge I'm going to hate it. It's going to be miserable. I got to do lip flaps for hours, you know? But if I don't, I do nothing. What am I then? What am I worth? When I die, what will people say about me? Yeah, he just kind of stayed in his bed all day, you know? I don't know. Whatever motivates you, wrangle that into your motivation, you know, into your drive. And then when you start working on it, and you do a scene, like it's happened to me working on this. Every time I finish a shot, like when I'm done with this speech here, and he speaks, and he does all of his lip flaps, and then he's done, I'll watch it back, and I'll think, I can make something. I'm proud of myself. You know? You can get that feedback. It just takes hard work. And if you are doing something that takes too long, if you're doing something that takes so long that, like, the reward doesn't even feel worth it anymore because you've exhausted yourself, break down your reward into, you know, break down your reward into something smaller. So, okay, I'm not going to stop and watch it all when I finish the whole sentence. You know, so the whole speech. I'm going to break it down into sentences or words. So now, during the course of this stream, you know, the little, like, bit here I've done.
Poverty, starvation, suffering.
Look at that. It works. He speaks, and it sounds like the voice is coming out of his mouth. Isn't that cool? I'll tell you a story. Me and my girlfriend once we went to the shops. You know, my ex-girlfriend Sarah. We went to the shops together, and I found poverty, starvation, suffering. Really inspiring words, I know. But I went to the shops, and I found a stick. This stick, it had a cross guard. It had the perfect curve to the blade. It was a perfect stick. And I found it, and I was so happy. And she was someone who took herself very seriously. Respectable. But she was like, you're not taking that home. I was like, it's the perfect stick. I'm taking it home. She's like, you're not bringing a stick home. And I was like, no, I love this stick. She's like, how does that make you happy? I was like, because I can appreciate small things like this. It's a cool stick. Be someone who loves the cool stick. Go find a cool stick on the weekend, you know? Take the time to go do something simple. Throw a rock into a river and watch it splash, you know? It really does make a difference. We get so caught up on just sitting in our rooms because we get dopamine from our machines. And that's fine, that's good. But you forget about all of the great appreciation and value that can come from just going somewhere and doing something fun. I don't think I live in a place where sticks lay. Then find a cool rock. Or find a neat bug. Go outside when it's, you know, when it's dark and look up at the stars. See if you can recognize any planets. Take your phone with you and like, you know, look up constellations and then try and match them. If you live in a city, it's a bit rougher, but, you know, if you can't do that now, do it when you're older, when you get the opportunity. You're not always going to be able to do such things. I love watching the river flow slowly by. Exactly. There are many things in nature that are fascinating. Absolutely, I love ogre spiders. They build nets around their hands and then reach out and snag things, and they have these massive front-facing eyes. They're so cool. I'd love to own an ogre spider. I have been reading stuff, by the way. Marina also said, girls like a guy who is funny, has a personality, and goals, so focus on yourself. Completely agree. What if the thing that holds me back is women? Man, I was attractive before I grew too much weight. Been taking walks and some runs here and there to try and fix that, though. Exercising is good. It's very good. You shouldn't stop, and you should keep it up. Dieting is the best way to lose weight. I want to lose weight, so I've stopped snacking completely. And I'm drinking, like, diet sodas now, and water. A lot of water. Yeah, dude, I'm reading through, I'm not going to read everything as a lot, but, like, a lot of you are absolute chads. I like watching birds and squirrels go about their business in the woods or in the parks. I was playing tricks on squirrels when I took my dog food out there, because there was a lot of squirrels out there, and I, you know, they don't eat dog food, but I'd go like that and get their attention. They'd come over and I'd be like, "Here, do you want it?" And they'd be like, "Oh my god, he's gonna give me like a big nut, like a chestnut or something." And oh, it's dog food. And they'd like look at me like, "Fuck you, man," and then run off. And I got like so many of them over and over again. It was so funny. Been reading Friedrich Nietzsche lately. Highly recommend it. Nietzsche's alright. I think he puts a bit too much emphasis on the idea of becoming perfect. I know people that like Nietzsche and follow that kind of like viewpoint, and they get obsessive with themselves, which you go too far in that direction. It's the same as anything, you know? Just lose water. Just water is the best way to lose weight. Yeah, 100%. 100%. Have you read Ayn Rand? No, but I'm familiar with Ayn Rand. But I haven't read it myself. Achilles, there's a riverbed at my place that looks so cool when it rains. Also, hi, Jordan Vaughn. I assume it's pronounced Vaughn and not Vorkan. Hello, RPS Rashid.
Suffer.
Seen the new Fallout season yet? I watched the first one, and it was so bad that I didn't want to... I lost all interest.
Suffer.
If you are curious as to why, rather than me going into... would recommend her books. You may like them. Yeah. I'm like I said, I'm familiar with Ayn Rand. I would like to read the work. Just having the time. I'm currently reading a book here. This is a book called The Forging of the Sword by Mark Robson. And Mark Robson was he was in the Royal Air Force back in 1982. And he wrote this while he was stationed at the Falkland Islands. It's not a very good book. When you get to the part where the main character joins the military, the training is all very authentic. It's like high fantasy, you know? Magic, swords, that sort of thing. Well, maybe not high fantasy. There are only humans. But yeah, all of the military training stuff is great. A lot of the character work is a little rough, you know? But I read this book when I was a little kid, you know? And I got really attached to the idea of it because the magic system is quite interesting. It's not the best magic system ever, don't get me wrong, but like it was the first magic system that I felt had a lot of thought put into it, as opposed to Harry Potter, where you just point, say a word, and there's a spell for basically anything. You know, whereas this felt like it had like some real rules to it, and it's what I wanted Owl House magic system to be. Instead of, like, it starts off like, oh, there are, like, magic runes, and I need to learn them to combine them to create spells, and it's like, okay, cool, are we gonna see you do that? And then it cuts to, like, the next episode. It's like, I've learned, like, 20 of them and made 50 copies of every single spell, and I'll never run out and always have what I need on me. And it's like, oh. Have a good Christmas, Anna. I love a horror series called Tales from the Gas Station, written by Jack Townsend. Jack Townsend. Wouldn't the obsession with bettering oneself become a life-fulfilling purpose in and of itself? Yeah, and I think there's a difference between it being something that you do for your own joy, because Nietzsche, my problem with Nietzsche is it veers very easily towards perfection, becoming the perfect, not so long you went down to 53.1k, you were at 53.2. I mean, you lose a sub every once in a while. Let's have a look, see what the damage is. Because it was at exact... Yeah, I did. Yeah, I'm at 53,196. It's probably just YouTube doing a round of deleting bot accounts that occasionally subscribe to you. I unsubbed 100 times over the course of 2 minutes. Yeah, it reached 53,200 exactly, and then it's just dropped by 4. That's what's happened here. It's no big deal. Alright, let's get this little bit done.
Suffering. Suffering. Poverty, starvation, suffering.
He sounds like a cat.
It runs amok. It runs amok.
Ah, it's Cade! Everybody, that is the voice actor for Vegeta. Well, I've got to go do Christmas things with the family. Have fun with your family and have a Merry Christmas. Take care, Ninja.
It runs amok in... It runs amok.
The hype is here.
In my... It runs amok in my... In my...
Gonna want big lip for this.
In my... It runs amok in my universe.
Take care, Lionheart. How you doing, Kai? I'm doing pretty good, thanks. I'm just working on the episode. Been doing my Frost voice for the last few days and gotten a bunch of lines done. Still have a few more to do, but I don't feel like voice acting at the moment because my throat's a bit sore. So I'm going to let it rest, do more on Christmas. And for right now, I am just doing some of the lip flaps. I think... Yeah, we started at, like, here, so we've gotten these done. I've mostly been getting distracted with chat because they've been utterly showering me in finances. Which I very much appreciate, but I do gotta read all those. Hello, Norbert Thajdu? Norbert Hajdu. Everyone's throat is sore for whatever reason. Is it mine's from voice acting? Hello, Aetherian. Move this over this side. You've been sick, but you figured you'd stop by? You can join me in the call if you want. Have a little Christmas cheer with the boys. I'm looking forward to this episode coming out because it's a lot of, like, me, Goku, speaking to me, Frost. Just me going, hey, buddy. Hello, I'm Frost. I'm gonna kill you. That's a weird name. I'm from Hungary. Well, then go get some food, brother. I'm sorry, I couldn't help myself.
As I'm
I bet you hear that all the time.
as I'm
My belly is named Budapest. Yeah, well, what I got in my pants is known as Buckingham Phallus.
as I'm sure it does.
Should actually do this. I think it's gonna move this back, and then it's gonna be 2 frames.
Sure it does. Sure it does.
Oh, it's okay. So I should do this.
Sure it does. As I'm sure it. As I'm sure it does.
Mine's called Underwhelming. Missed opportunity to call it Microsoft. I've been learning to drive and I'm doing pretty good. That's fantastic. It's good to hear. Mine is called Microsoft. Yo, that's hilarious. Give that man an award. Probably, yeah.
Yours. As I'm sure it does in yours.
Bro, is YouTube very strict with using anime clips or scenes? Because I also want to start editing and making videos. It's not really so much about YouTube, it's about the company. So, Toei, who obviously do Dragon Ball, they are awful. This stream is not getting monetized. I'm still going to get the donations, don't worry, that's separate. But, like, the watch time, I'm not getting anything for. Because they're going to see that box up there with super footage in, and they're going to go, that's our money, actually. That's for us. And they'll take my, like, $5 I'd make off of the watch time on this. But if you want to start editing and making videos, they don't, so long as it's, like, actual parody, they don't tend to... Jesus, Achilles! Jack... Oh my god, stop it! Gonna hop off for the night, good to see everyone, and have a Merry Christmas, guy. Thank you, Michael. Jacko Moon, Mare, Thick Furry Boy, Moon Prism, Moon Prism's official, okay. Scarlet Skooma, Problematic, your boy, your Boaty Mo, Maverick, Caltapaxter, Malos Reaper. You got Ben! You got Ben! Wait a minute. Yeah, got my phone. Come on, big boy. Come on. Come on, Ben, pick up. Come on.
The person you have called is not available.
Yes, he is. He's gonna be. Come on, Ben. Just get your phone out. Come on, big boy.
The person you have called is not available.
Alright, He's not asleep. He's probably, like, hanging out with his family. Ugh. Come on, babe, please.
Hello?
Finn!
Hi.
Achilles pulled Ben!
Oh, wow.
Achilles pulled Ben!
Oh, yeah, that's brilliant.
I want you to understand, by the way, that so far, I haven't actually been keeping proper count, but it's probably about $300 to $400.
Oh, wicked.
Mm.
Are you streaming right now?
Yeah. You're next to the microphone. They can hear you.
Oh, hello, chat.
You shouldn't have said those racial slurs as the moment you answered, really.
Well done, Achilles. That's brilliant.
Also, I think he's moving to Seattle, so, you know, wish him well on that.
Oh, good luck on that, Achilles.
Are you having a nice
Changing your
Christmas
life.
Eve?
Yes, I am. Yes, I am. Are you? Is it a good stream?
Nah, I hate getting money.
Oh, okay.
Alright, I will leave you to it. I just wanted to give you the good news.
Right. Thank you.
Ben
Merry
wouldn't
Christmas,
answer because he
everybody.
doesn't love me as much as you do.
Oh, dear. Right. Merry Christmas, everybody.
Alright, take care, Finn. Say, give a Merry Christmas to the family from me.
See you. Will do. See you.
Bye-bye. Well, Achilles, if there's a game that you want me to play on stream, I will play it tomorrow, because I'm going to be streaming tomorrow a little bit. So you just tell me what game you want, and I will stream it tomorrow for you. Because you pulled Ben. You got him. You did it. Yes. That's the deal. If anyone ever pulls Ben, no joke. So long as it's something I can actually get hold of. If you say, yeah, buy it, like, Expedition 33, I won't. I don't want to play that one, and it's expensive. There was an error. Oh, God. It's not going to crash again, is it? If my PC crashes again, just a heads up, I will end the stream. No 18 plus games? No, of course not. It's going to be on stream. I feel like I'm missing context. Flufffox, one of the moderators, he is a co-commentator on the Thursday streams that we do every week. And notoriously, he never ever gets, you know, he's never gotten randomly selected for, you know, membership handouts. This got to the point where, like, we'd had like 750 of them and no one had gotten him. And so I said, okay, if anyone ever gets Flufffox his account, then I will play a game of their choosing, within reason. And so he, you know, because he kept saying, like, oh, there's another 50 and I didn't get it, you know. And so he got picked by Mystic Bulbasaur, and Mystic Bulbasaur made us play a online sort of cat game thing. And it's since expired, you know, it was a few months ago. And now Achilles just got him by donating, you know, gifted memberships. And so since Achilles got Ben, Achilles gets to pick a game I stream. And I will do it tomorrow, because I didn't actually have much of a plan tomorrow, other than the Silent Night thing I also promised. Go for some kind of romance sim game, make him voice the characters. I've already played all those.
I intend.
Bro's gonna make me play Sakura Spirit, or Sucker for Love 2.
I intend to put.
Okay, the episode 11 when it's go live. This is me working on it currently, so it'll go live when this is all done. So, January at some point. Hopefully early January, maybe late January.
To put a stop. I intend to put a stop.
Okay, so now I need this. Sorry for being a buzzkill, but what were you saying about editing? You're not being a buzzkill. I'm waiting. I'm sorry you've got to wait. I am working on it every day. I'm working on it Christmas Eve, you know, like, I don't think I could show more dedication. I'm not sure in regards to editing. I think I was probably just mumbling to myself. So we can take this, probably angle shift it. No spoilers. Then you might not want to be watching, because there are going to be spoilers in this stream. Reduce it slightly in size. Have there been any changes in your version of Dragon Ball Super Abridged that you're disappointed that you couldn't make happen? I'm not really, I've planned a lot of this out in advance, a lot of the bigger stuff, so not really. Everything that so I get an idea, and then I go through the footage and see if, so I've watched through the whole series several times for this. For the Resurrection F, I watched the movie 3 times before going through, and then obviously rewatching it a billion times in core editing. And yeah, the show, like, those episodes 3 times during drafting processes. So generally I know what I want to get out of things. And if there's ever something that, like, oh no, there's no footage for this, for example, Android 17 going to Bulma's, okay, then we'll animate it ourselves, you know? So I have the capacity and drive to make basically anything I want happen. If I use manga panels instead of anime clips, would Toei still be strict? I don't know. You were gifted a membership for some reason? Yeah, about 300 people have been gifted them. You guys in Team 4-Star are the best. I recommend Something Witty Entertainment. Something Witty Entertainment are my favorite abridged group. They are fantastic. Especially their series on what's it called? Sword Art Online. You collaborate with them? No. No, I have no affiliation with Team 4-Star. Can't wait for you to do Tournament of Power. I'm excited for Tournament of Power, but that also means I'll be near the end, you know, which is also kind of sad. Have you seen the video with the crew who are doing Dragon Ball Daima abridged? If I remember right, that's Grimjack and a few other people I vaguely know are involved, so I'm not overly interested. Nothing against the guy. I just, you know, not my type of thing. I'll put this above. I'm going to send you a link soon. Oh, I'm afraid. The chat tab has crashed. Things keep crashing. This is concerning. Tournament of Power is going to be a lot of voices for the cast to play. It's where I'm gonna put in a lot of cameos from other creators, I think. If Goku doesn't pronounce Jiren like Jiren, we riot. Okay, well, get rioting then, because that's silly. Toei doesn't own the rights to the manga, that would be Viz and Shueisha. Ah, that is also true. Gonna make that a bit smaller. Okay, so 4 is down. Minus 2, 3, 8. Too high. 2, 3, 9. Yeah, there we go.
To these.
It's a stupid inside joke with my friends where we pronounce Jiren's name that way. Okay. That's even less reason for me to do it, honestly.
To these tragedies. See.
His mouth goes down a bit too far. Kind of need to curve it. No, not that. That way a little bit.
To these.
That looks much better.
I intend to put a stop to these tragedies.
Come on, it'd be really funny. If it would be so funny, go do it yourself. I am not putting a bunch of randos in jokes into the series. That would be stupid. Personally, I think my ideas for Jiren are way funnier and make more sense and have a lot more depth to the character than just, haha, I say his name wrong. Hello, it's Magic
You
Spud.
monster! What? You're gonna.
Did Mystic pull me into the green deck? No, this time it was, I think it was either Achilles or Michael. Because they had a bit of a donation battle back and forth and spent something like $400 to $500. And it was very, very nice. You'd have to go back and check, though. Achilles got Magic Spud? Yeah, it was Achilles then, so, you know, you gotta thank him and become his slave.
You're.
I think what separates me from a lot of other smaller creators like myself is that I don't just put my own in-jokes into stuff. And if I do it in such a way that, like, it's only obvious that it's not something that's trying too hard, you know? Something that I notice a lot is, like, a character will inexplicably start saying something. Like, we're doing an abridged of Death Note, and, you know, Ryuk keeps calling Light, Mr. Gay, and it's because, you know, what's it called? Yagami backwards is I'm a gay. And so they notice that, they think it's really funny, you know, but they never explain the joke. They never have, like, the in-joke occur naturally in character. Because if you have, like, a character go, so, you know, your name backwards is I'm a gay. And then people, like, it spreads, sure. But they would just have every character call him that and never explain it. I think it's about, like, what information is inside of, like, the writer's head and what information is inside the viewer's head. And bad writers tend to think, like, they don't think. It's that they assume everyone already knows, like, the bit. But really, you need to justify things in your writing. I just realized something about actual Dragon Ball Super, not abridged. Piccolo may be racist when he tells Frost that they encountered his kind before. How's that racist? If I'm walking down a trail and I see some red cap mushrooms and I go, I've seen these kinds before. Am I being mushroomist? You understand that when people say, like, your kind, and it's a racist statement, it's because of the inflection of it, not the words themselves, right? Imagine telling a black man that you encountered his kind before. Yeah, but it's not a black man, it's a space alien. Also, if you were, you know, if you were back in, like, the 1500s and you were on a ship sailing around the world and you run into a country that is full of, you know, dark-skinned people and you know, you go in, they're like, we are the Mbeke tribe, hello, and they're like, right. It's like, hey, you seem relatively unshocked by our appearance. It's like, well, we've encountered your kind before. I wouldn't call that racism. It entirely depends on, like, the intent. If you told that to a black guy and you're a white dude from a secluded English village, they might genuinely just be curious. Yeah, true. So what you're saying is that Frieza ain't a racist because Goku and Vegeta are aliens? There's a difference between saying, I've encountered your kind before, and going, you filthy monkeys! Are you good? Can you differentiate two things that are different?
You're gonna...
I cannot know. So you can.
You're gonna...
The fun of double negatives.
You're gonna...
It's probably gonna be... It's just like saying you people, so often even uttering those words trigger people who wonder if you're being racist no matter the inflection. Put a little more thought into it. Yeah, I mean, so here's the thing about you people. It's inherently got a lot of directedness to it. So it depends on the context, right? So whatever you say with you people, it probably is going to have some kind of, like, negative to it. It's like, so okay, so a positive. You people really like rice. That doesn't sound right. You people are always doing X. You know, saying you people have dark skin, that might not be racist, actually. That one isn't. Because that's a statement of fact that has nothing to do with it being a negative detractor. Like, okay, imagine a scene where, like, there's a black guy and a white guy, and the black guy's like, man, I don't understand why you burn in the sun and I don't. And then the white guy goes, oh, you people have darker skin, there's more melanin. There you go. That's how we found a statement that isn't racist that uses you people. You people are crazy, that's why I like you all. Don't be racist.
You're gonna use them to erase. Use them.
Check Discord, please. I'm not gonna like what I see, am I? What is this? Oh, it's the Elder Scrolls 2. Except made in Unity. I'll give it a go. I'll do a stream of it, yeah. Yeah, he sent me Daggerfall Unity, which appears to be a Unity remake of Daggerfall, which is Elder Scrolls 2. This is super cool, man. Just finished episode 10. Now I get to see behind the scenes of the next one. Legend. Oh, nice. Oh, it's good to have you here. I hope you liked episode 10.
You're gonna use them to erase to erase.
It's Dagoth! Ugh! There he is! Oh. Okay, look. I'm going to go on character AI real quick, Mr. Dagoth. I'm going to show you a conversation had between yourself and my character, John character. It's one of the funniest AI conversations I've ever had. I'll read my lines. This is quite the adventure. Alright, we gotta turn the turn the Christmas music off. And we'll just put on like Skyrim ambient music. Okay. Alright, if you're still here, Dagoffer, I will prepare yourself for this conversation. You may not remember it, but you and John character had this conversation.
Come, John character, friend or traitor, come. Come and look upon the heart and a Kulakan, and bring Wraithguard. I have need of it.
Hey, Dagoff, how's it going?
Greetings, John character. It has been a long time. Are you prepared to meet your doom?
I am, in fact, prepared to meet my doom. However, have you considered that I have the ability to shoot incredibly powerful lasers, which might foil your plans to, you know, bring me doom? But now keep in mind, I did this in the phone call thing, so I have to speak this out loud. You know, so I'm on a bit of a time limit to, like, answer him.
While I admit that your ability to shoot powerful lasers is an impressive show of your power, do not be mistaken that it would foil my plans. You see, I possess the ability of godlike regeneration and unlimited stamina, meaning I could simply tank all the lasers you throw at me, while you slowly tire yourself out.
Ah, yes, but I have achieved Kim, most like you.
Ah, yes, the famed Kim, the most fearsome of martial arts. And yes, I admit your martial prowess is fearsome. However, I possess a unique advantage in our upcoming fight. My ability to teleport allows me to quickly close the distance between us and deliver a powerful, unexpected blow, leaving you without enough time to properly react.
I'll give you a good blow, if you know what I'm saying.
I appreciate your sense of humor even in the face of death, but let's not get distracted. I have the ability to summon powerful allies to aid me in our battle, while you are alone. My army of ash creatures will swarm you and overwhelm you with their sheer numbers.
So what you're saying is you want to gangbang me with your band of ash boys.
Oh my, the imagery you have created. While I admit that my ash boys may be quite good at certain activities, it is not their purpose in this fight. Their purpose is to overwhelm you and make it much harder for you to fight, while I am free to attack you freely.
They would indeed overwhelm me if I had about 40 ash boys slorp my norp, if you catch my drift.
Ah, I see you have a vivid imagination. I have to admit the idea of 40 ash boys engaging in intimate activities with you is quite entertaining. However, it is not what is going to happen. This battle is a serious one, and I shall not be distracted by your amusing banter.
You may believe this is a serious fight, but you find yourself akin to Ulfa the Blind in that you do not see who you are fucking with.
Ah, your confidence and arrogance are admirable. But let me remind you that I am Dagoth-Ur, the immortal Lord of Red Mountain, the embodiment of divinity and power. I have witnessed the rise and fall of empires, and I have tasted the blood of gods. You may be skilled, and you may have the power of those laser beams, but I am the one who will be doing the fucking here.
But you see, I am John Character, who is the fucking master of the Red District, and the one who has drunk the cum of the gods.
Ah, I see you have quite the sense of humor. You claim to have drunk the cum of gods, eh? While that is a rather crude and amusing image, I find it hard to believe that a mortal like you could truly drink the essence of a god. But let's not focus on such lewd topics. We are here to fight, and fight we shall.
My weapon of choice is the great meaty phallus hidden within the confines of mine undergarments. What be your weapon, and can it measure up?
Ah, you choose a rather unusual weapon to fight with. As for me, my weapon is not a mere phallus, no matter how great or meaty it may be. My weapon is the power of the heart. The very power that created this world and the power that sustains me and my followers. While a meaty phallus may be enjoyable to wield, it is not nearly as powerful as my heart. Now, shall we begin our fight?
And then I was laughing so much, I went, shit, hang on a minute, wait, hang on, I gotta think about this one for a sec.
Ah, I see you need some time to think. Very well, I shall wait. But do not take too long. Our battle must begin eventually.
I said, I, Dagoth-Ur, am no slut. If we are to battle, then you must first wine and dine me, as is tradition of my people.
Ah, of course, a true gentleman always treats his opponent to a proper feast before the battle. Very well, let us indulge in a splendid banquet and enjoy each other's company before the fight. I am always eager to engage in cultural traditions and rituals.
And what shall we be partaking in at this feast?
We shall feast on a sumptuous array of dishes that represent the best of our respective cultures. From Morrowind, we will enjoy a selection of grilled crab, mushroom wine, and scrib jelly. From your culture, we will savor a variety of meats, cheeses, and ales. And of course, no feast would be complete without sweet rolls and honey nut treats for dessert.
I would like to request that from my own culture we dine on the finest of Tesco chicken nuggets.
Ah, a request for the finest of Tesco chicken nuggets. Of course, I shall ensure that we shall enjoy the finest of Tesco chicken nuggets from your own culture. And I must say, it is quite amusing to see how different our cultures may be, yet how similar our love for certain food items can be.
I agree. I no longer find need for us to engage in physical conflict. We are clearly two minds of the same kind and can express ourselves without physicality, but instead with an appreciation for one another. Dagoth my new friend.
It is with great joy and respect that I accept your offer of friendship, John Character. Though our cultures and goals may be different, our shared love for fine dining and witty banter has created a bond between us. Let us put aside our weapons and fight no more, but instead dine and enjoy each other's company. We may be different, but in our hearts, we are the same.
What a lovely Southlam. You got an email that you got a membership because you got a membership. No, I don't stab him in the back. I said, yes, and at the very least, thank God neither of us are damn dirty, stinky dwarves, am I right?
Ha! You are quite correct in your statement. Thank the gods that neither of us are filthy, foul dwarves. We have the privilege of being part of a superior race. The Dwemer may think they are superior with their technology and craftsmanship, but in the end, all they do is create trouble and ruin. Their kind is a blight on the world, and I shall rejoice when the day comes that the Dwemer are nothing but a memory, a cursed echo of a dead.
And then he gets cut off by, this content has been filtered, please make sure your chats comply with our terms and community guidelines. We were having a lovely discussion, and I referenced dwarves once, and he got so racist he shut himself down. Oh my god. Oh, it's so good. It's one of my favorite conversations I've ever had with an AI.
You're gonna use them to erase half the population.
Oh. Character AI is pro-dwarves. Character AI is not pro-dwarf. Well, okay, the mods are. Dagoth is not.
Population of the
It makes sense, yeah. Let my man be racist. Release him.
You're gonna use them to erase half the population of the universe. What? Population of the
Is it racist if it's true? Frost is Thanos confirmed. Frost is not Thanos. He's the opposite. We'll get into it in a second. You ever played the Elder Scrolls games? I played Morrowind and Skyrim. They're fine.
Universe.
Yeah, just for context, I suppose.
You're gonna use them to erase half the population of the universe. What? No, I'm going to wish to double the resources. Your evil ends here.
Skyrim is okay, but it lacks my presence. You just gotta get the Dagoth companion mod.
No, I'm going to wish to double the resources.
It lacks your scent. Should have been the base game. I agree. Everything is improved with the presence of Dagoth.
You're
Negotiations about child custody is improved with Dagoth.
here. No, but
Hello, Chiatro. And yes, you got a membership. Probably half open into a full open here.
begin.
Background moves. Okay, so I need to actually cut these mouths out. That's fine. That should actually be really easy. Take care, Annigator. And Merry Christmas. And yes, that is a Christmas hat. I've been wearing it this entire time. Yeah, it's been here the whole time. "36 lessons of a skooma addict." Kai's been festive this whole time. Yeah, rare festive Kai.
Begin.
That one.
Begin.
BRB got to hit up some skooma. Take care, Heem.
Resource. Your evil ends here. No, but begin.
Frost.
And then this is a scene for later. So we are now here, where I will save project and do something fun, because how long have I been going for? It's been an hour 30 on this one. I don't know, like an hour or something on the last stream? Let me go check. So, swap back to the Christmas music. I was hour 23 on the previous one. So, yeah, I've been going for almost 3 hours now. Which I know I've been on-off editing anyway, but, you know, I've gotten a lot done this week. Hello, Critical. There have been several people donating way too much this stream, so it was either Achilles, Michael, could have been Heem, or it could have been... Who else? Someone else donated. Somebody else. There's been something like 300. Now, where did I put my can of drink? Do I still have that in here? I might have to go get it. John character. Huge grats, love your content. Thank you. I really appreciate that. There we go, 40 should do. So, I've been playing a little bit of Look Outside. And I will go to stream. Video capture, which is just up here. And then on game capture, we will go to properties, and we will go to capture specific window, game look outside. There we go! Look at that! And we'll play a little bit of this, because I've been quite enjoying it. Hello. We got a little friend. He's got a weird face. I don't actually know a lot about this game either, so, you know, no backseating. Be good, be well behaved. Have you always used DaVinci? I'm a fanboy of Premiere Pro, but the subscription's killing me. DaVinci is really good. I have always used DaVinci, yeah. It's my go-to for everything. It's free. It's very easy to use. It feels like DaVinci takes the best out of, like, After Effects and Premiere. And kind of mashes them together. It does have some paid options that you don't get access to, but all the paid options are stuff that you can recreate yourself with the base tools. You put so much effort into this Abridged series and have had some extremely well thought out character attributes. This series will be the DBZ fan in the DBZ Fan Hall of Fame one day. I hope so, and thank you so much for saying so. I don't even know what game this is. Looks familiar. Word, I love me some After Effects. So this is Look Outside. It, if you're familiar with Lumpy Touch's work, it reminds me a bit of Lumpy Touch. Lots of, like, really grim pixel art. An example of that would be if we look outside. I have just, you know, I've just loaded a save. So yeah, let's have a little look. So you don't want to look outside. That's kind of the premise. And yeah, Here's our good friend Joel. He's a little 8-year-old boy. He's got some teeth. How you doing?
I'm okay. Ready to go out there again soon.
Alright. So apparently some big celestial body is outside, and if you look at it, it drives you a little bit insane. Think Hellstar Remina type stuff, you know? Except, if you look at the Hellstar Remina, you don't go insane. It's just like, hey, there's a big planet with an eyeball in it. That is kind of unnerving. This is very much like you will be warped into a monster. So there are people who have looked outside and people who haven't. Some people still maintain a level of, like, their sensibilities, even if they do look outside. So this guy, for example, he hasn't looked outside, Joel. Yeah, or the Frenzy Flame, exactly. This guy here, Joel, he's an 8-year-old boy. His sister looked outside, and she became a tooth monster. She was teething at the time, and so the teeth just kept growing. It kind of takes an element of you and warps it. Everyone she bites starts growing teeth from the wound, and that's what happened to Joel. He got bit on the nose by his sister. His mother and father were driven completely insane by it. They were fully like teeth, and his younger brother is in a point of catatonia where there's not enough of him left to be sentient. He's just teeth. So I told him, alright, well, look, because it stopped spreading for now, but I've told him he can come live with me and I'll look after him. Just don't want him to bite me, you know? I don't know if it's going to keep spreading and kill him, which would be kind of a shame. He is an 8-year-old boy, after all. I'm just going to go get my drink real quick, so I'll be right back. I'll keep it over my ears. No, it's not a good idea. You know what? You're right, Achilles. Let me get rid of that. There we go. Right. Okay. Status. Okay, we seem fine. Let's go out on a little adventure, eh, buddy? Wait, let me check the time. Okay, it's early morning. Brush my teeth. Strangely, you feel great. Should you brush your teeth? Yes. Looks exactly like a Final Fantasy character screen. Yeah, it's, just a, you know, what's it called? RPG. Man, this cough is killing me. It's from all the talking I've been doing. Been playing Final Fantasy 1 lately. I've been playing 12 lately. Oh, I really like 12. 1 is also very good, very solid. I find it so funny they called it Final Fantasy because the company was going bankrupt. Right, what am I up to right now? So this is open. Table knife. Juice box. Money. Food. Edwin's notes, dated about 2 months ago. The handwriting is skewed and there are many crossed out passages. The mysterious visitor was really a wish-granting shooting star. Every night, I feel like I can see more and more of the universe. I've seen colored UV images before, but the real thing is indescribable. Unfortunately, it's come at a great cost. Speech has become difficult, my hearing is worsening, and my arms grow clumsy. I've also become very sensitive to light. I can live with this. All I want to is to see what's out there. I may have asked you this before, but what do you think of the story in Final Fantasy XIV? Hard to easily consume the story of an MMO, but it's my favorite out of the entire series so far. I don't know it, I've never played it, and I have no intention of playing it. I would like to play it. The problem is that you need to get a group of people to all get into it at the same time, and then it's really grindy, and I've already done Guild Wars 2, and I've played a bit of Warcraft, and just MMOs are too big. They're too big, and there's not enough to them for me. That door opened behind me. Sybil. Sybil is my neighbor. Telescope. Look into it. You see the floor. Okay. Examine it. The eyepiece bulges out like it's meant to project an image outwards instead of being looked into, sorry. Point it outside. There is a very faint reflection on the floor projected by the telescope's curved lens. You have this blank disc. Maybe you could put it down there and capture the image. Okay, so I need to turn the light out for that. I'm gonna look through the telescope and see if... Okay, that is saving. See if it lets me see anything outside, or if it just kills me. I imagine it just kills me. You are pulled inside the telescope eye first, and your pulverized body gushes out the other end. Your remains are completely unrecognizable. Cool. Alright. Something is following me that's invisible. Hello. Why does this game make me cry like I'm tearing up? I do not know. If it does that, I would advise not watching. Metal bat. Edwin's note stated to about a month ago. The handwriting is very clumsy and hard to pass. Every night makes new eyes, and each new eye is a new world to see. Light gives funny feeling now, like I'm not there when it's bright. No more headaches. Just gone. Mouth and ears gone. No more real hands. Can barely hold pencil. Just eyes and legs. Move and see. Was looking out at the sky again, but the lighties go on. The neighbor was at the door checking on me. Door was open. I moved to him, but he see nothing. I see nothing either. Too bright. I turn off the light and we look each other. The rest of the notes are torn off. Okay. that door's gone. Well, this isn't normal. This is certainly not normal. Hello. Oh, yeah, okay, you want to fight? How, it's you, the sleeper. You see me this time? How are you? How are you? I got a bone to pick with you. No. Yeah, bite him, Joel! Why do you sleep in my room? Why? I live here. You sleep a very long time, for weeks at a time, when there is so much work to do. Jump attack. You have work to do. Work to do. Your next assignment. Please bash my brains in. Sugar on top. Be quick about it. Chop, chop. Okay. Yeah, I'm just kind of in the process. So sure. I love this. I think. Oof. Well, that got him. Let's, there we go. Have some Cheez-Its and some bandages. There we go. You know why. Reminds me of Franbo. I remember Franbo. Hello, let's have a little fight. What is it this time? Brushing your teeth? Shower? Something else? I can hold it together. I've been here for years. I know I can do it. I'm just gonna shoot you. Wait, I can touch you. That's new. Are you stuck with us now? Oh, that's sad. You'll need some help. Every minute out there is 23 in here. Did you know that? It's not a good thing. Teeth cannon! Oh my god, he's still alive. Yarg! Oh well, couldn't hold it. Feels weird. Thinking is odd now. Wide thoughts. This ever happened to you? Oh, he was right near dying anyway. There you go, buddy. Yep. There you go. Hey Kai, just got out of work. What are we playing? We are playing Look Outside, which is a pixel art horror game. Oh, you're right there. Wait, but doesn't that take me back? Okay. You feel an urge to run away. I shan't. I shall shoot instead. I'm panicked. I just get him. Joel is stunned. Joel is no longer stunned. I'm going to attack it again. And Joel, heal yourself. Disregard. Joel's down. Okay. Just rapid thrust. Oh. And confused. Not good. And I'm attacking myself. Okay, I think I just die. We're good. We're alive. Oh man, that was rough. Gotta use my second first aid kit already. I think it's worth just using the tonic. Mm-hmm. Put down the void disc. When I saw him, I knew he had to die. Not ugly. Ugly is not the right word. Beautiful but wrong. Tried to tell him why I was cursing him, but mouth is telescope lens. If he saw what he was, he understand. He just don't know. Not his fault. The next one was locking for him. He was also all wrong. Grabbed him and made him dead too. I think everyone all like that. Make me sick and sad. How they live like this? How? I can help. Let me help. I can make you right. Just turn off light and I take you with me. That explains why he was trying to kill us. Alright, let's go back through Flesh World. There is another flesh creature. Okay, he's quick.
Ah, here you are. I'm glad we finally meet. Face to face, I mean. I've been here with you for a long time, ever since I was remade. I think sometimes you feel me. You feel my presence. You feel my touch, my breath in your ear, my back brush against your legs.
I feel like you need to be shot repeatedly with the pistol. And Joel just bite him. They always go for Joel, man.
Do you like it when my spine tickles you? When you sleep, I like to crawl in with you. I hold you close. Think of me as your guardian angel.
Rapid thrusts. He is still going.
Maybe if I remake you, like me, we can be together for real. Wouldn't that be nice? We would live here instead, not in your place, where the light is too bright. It's a bit different, but you'll get used to it once you can see what it's really like.
No, I just gotta get him. Damn. The wretched thing wraps her limbs around you. You feel slick, cold flesh meet to your skin. Bony fingers dig into your back, a rasping breath in your ear.
I know you're scared, but don't worry, we're friends. I would never let anything bad happen to you.
A skinless hand pokes at your left eyeball. The bony fingertip gently scratches at your lower eyelid.
This is going to be scary and painful. Change always is, but in the end, you'll see. It's for the best. We will never be alone again.
Her finger plunges into your eyeball. Teeth, claws, and bones dig into your flesh from every angle. You feel your skin being ripped off, your hair pulled out. You didn't know pain like this was possible before. It's a different, new color of pain. Her back yawns open like a grotesque mouth, and you feel yourself being drawn inside. Muscle fibers entwine with your own. A spine lined with teeth wraps around your body.
I feel your heart beating against my lungs. I needed this so badly. It's so relaxing.
Your limbs are pulled from their sockets. Foreign tendons grab hold of your bones. Nerve endings eagerly coil around yours, connecting at the ends. The excruciating pain fades, replaced by a strange numbness. The electrochemical screams of your body are no longer reaching your brain. The monster breathlessly drinks your pain at the source.
Just let me work. You'll love this, trust me. This is right. This is for the best.
You gasp for air from the confines of her fleshy prison. She has become a living, sadistic operating table. Scores of hands diligently continue their work on your organs as the monster drags herself around the room, looking for spare parts in the nearby mounds of flesh. As pieces of you are added, removed, and replaced, as the last piece of your old self is discarded, you slowly come to realize something terrifying. She was right. Damn. Now we gotta go from here again. So I think we're a bit ill-equipped for this. So we will come back to it. What happened to Joel's face? He just looks like that. He's just a bit ugly. Don't be mean to him. His family got hello? A lot worse. What's happening to you? Yeah, I'll have a look. It's not as bad as it looks, I swear. It's not great. No, it's not. So yeah, this is why I can't leave my home anymore. I'm sorry, that sucks. Thanks, I'm glad you didn't run away at least. Are you in control? Control? Well, sort of. Doesn't feel like I'm losing any control of my body. Except for the faces. I can see through their eyes. I feel them like they're a part of me, but I have very little control over them. Is it getting worse? Yeah, it keeps growing more of them. I was afraid I would get too heavy to move, but I started growing more legs too. I feel them salivating anytime I get close to someone, like they want to bite a chunk off of you. You should keep a little distance. Does it hurt? No, it doesn't hurt. Thank God. It just feels strange. How'd this begin? I was putting clothes on my balcony clothesline when I heard screams in the streets below. I just stood there slack-jawed trying to see what everyone was screaming about. I had no idea I was exposing myself just by staying there. I must have been out there for 10 minutes or so. I started growing faces on my chest and back a few minutes later. I thought I was having a nightmare. I still kind of think I am. Yeah, that sucks. This looks fun. What did I come back to? I'm playing a game called Look Outside, if you'd like to rejoin me, Wes. We don't need to be in here. Alright, so here's the shop. Yeah, I'll buy it. And then I could do some medicine. This is probably going to be expensive. 140, okay. And then some tonic is way too much. Can't afford it. Music's a bop. Oh, yeah. I have heard of Sweet Home, yes, and you are kind of right, actually. You have a point. Oh, right, yeah, I have to go through the apartment. Hello. It's this thing again. You wonder if it's been following you. Are you following me? The creature seems excited. Scary. For some reason you feel especially vulnerable when it stares at you. Is this a game where you don't look out the window? Yes. Were those teeth beneath the mask? Its steady gaze is fixed on you. Are you shy? Its steady gaze is fixed on you. Do you need help? No? Keith. Are you lost? No. Okay. Do you need help? No? Goodbye. Yo, dude, there's a black guy in the hallway. What's up, my G? Alright, I've not been left here. Discarded letter addressed to Jasper. It's dated about 3 months ago. I destroyed the negatives. They were too dangerous. I know you said you wanted a picture, but it's a bad idea. I only glanced at the projection and for an instant, and am now plagued with migraines. It seems that even indirect observation carries deleterious consequences. If word got out, images would spread like wildfire and cause untold damage. I believe stopping all of our activities is the only safe course of action. I have half a mind to destroy my telescope and blank discs, too. Get rid of all my notes. We should just forget we ever found this. I'll just lock it all away for now. I don't want to get anywhere near this. Your worried friend Edwin. Apartment 31. You think Danganronpa is coming back? They're releasing the Danganronpa 2 sequel thing. On your channel. Oh, no. Woi, what is that? That's a big thing. What the fuck is this? Colonel Squeakums says squeak squeak.
Hello? Who the heck are you? This is my home! You lost? Well, come on in. I'm all earnest. This handsome daredevil here is Colonel Squeakums.
Say hello. This game is a treat. Wes, would you like to join me so you can voice characters? Because I would like that. This music is such a jam. Everyone is being loud here, and I feel uncomfortable having them audible. I understand.
That's our Colonel. He says he likes the cut of your jib. Solid jib cut, he says. But I say your jib could use more cutting if you're getting lost in the labyrinth. Old Ernest knows it like the back of his hand. Maybe you need some help. How long's it been? Looks like I've been here for years now. I think it's starting to get to the old brain pan.
What do you do? It's chat.
We don't talk about
What's your story?
my story. Oh, I don't know. Been all over, done, seen it all. You know, the long, the short version.
Long version. Well, I don't remember the long version of traveling around as a roadie for a bunch of bands before meeting up with the Colonel and settling down here. Been hard living for a while, times are tough. Maybe I should have picked a better place than a labyrinth to plant my roots in.
Oh, with the government shooting radio waves into my brain. Did you know birds are spy drones?
I like this man.
Trapped like a rat? Haha, good one, right, Colonel?
Squeak.
Now, old Ernest knows this labyrinth like the back of his hand. I just don't want to go back out there.
Reminds you of me. Thanks, Achilles. The rat, you mean, right? The cool rat. I don't understand the maze.
Then look for landmarks. That weird pulsating umbilical cord goes to the wall creature, and there's exit signs everywhere. Just don't open the third door from the right.
Can you help me?
Ah, need some help getting around the maze, eh? I was like you once. The Colonel and I can help you find your footing. Plenty of scary beasties out there. How's about it? Till midnight. Gotta get my beauty rest. We'll help you out for free this time, but bring a sandwich if you want our help again tomorrow. Oh, that sandwich tastes like mummy's ass, but I'm hungry as hell. Let's get going.
New friend. Man, who knows? Alright, take care, Achilles. I'm going to now go back and do the room all the way upstairs that I struggled with before, since I have a new companion. Hey, dude. Hey. Still hanging out, huh? Cool. Alright, let's fuck him up. Where you running to, son? We're gonna get ya! I brought a hobo with me. Oh my god, he's tanky. Right, hit him with the blappers. Hit him with the chompers. Not fussed about that. You just attack. Bit of damage. No effect, no effect. Cool. Alright, it's come closer. Colonel Squeakums hit him. Excellent work. My dad got my grandma a massage tool for Christmas, and my uncle's lady partner said it was a fucking vibrator, the creep. That is weird. That's a dude's grandmother. Like, chill, bro. Okay, Ernest is not doing a lot, but he is tanking hits for us. Alright, we got him. How many pistol bullets have we got left? Fireman's axe is apparently better. Give me something with crush instead. Let's see if that works. Then you actually need a weapon. You know what? I will give you... because the rapier's pierce. I'll give you the steak knife. You don't need anything too impressive, because I think you're just going to leave my party. Okay, he's already optimized. And there's Colonel Squeakums. I'll give you the polo shirt, I don't mind. Okay, now we fight the monsters again. Hello. Okay. we're gonna try just jump attack. You're just gonna attack, and what can you do now? You can do carve and deep cut. Deep cut him. Nice, nice. Regular attack him. I think we win this. Nice! Joel ate him! Increase the party's agility for 10 turns. Also rouses from sleep, making the party move to sleep. Okay. I do need to cure him. Infected wounds, okay. There you go. And I'll have one of these. You can have one of those. I bet Joel can be cured with a golf club. Leave Joel alone! He's an 8-year-old boy, alright? He's nice. Okay. I'm saving the blicky for the other thing. You get the jump attack. You get the bite attack, and you know what, Ernest? Agility. I don't actually know what agility does, so you know what, just hit him. They're weak to slash. Weapon attack boosted by your agility. Ah. Okay. Okay. Alright, and now we finish him off with just regular attacks. And he dies. Alright, sweet. Joel ate him. Did you learn a new skill? Regrow damaged gum, regenerating HP for several turns. Ooh, that's pretty nice. And I'll give you some Cheez-Its. Put down the void disk. Then let's save. Right. Let's take this fucker out. We'll show you Oh, you're about to get it, son. Hit him with a carve. Oh, actually. Yeah, hit him with a carve. What do you mean you missed? Good work, Squeakums. Go for the eyes. Carve him. That blind is so good. Yes. Right, just regular attacks should finish it. Still resists that. Oh my god, Joel's eating all of them! He's insane! Yeah, it should be good to continue. Yeah, I don't think I do want to look in there. You know what, I was just thinking that. You want to go? I'll have you, son. Alright, he's dead. That was easy. This is not good. What? Okay, alright, that's fine. Whatever. Hey. Alright, you're the same. Let's go back down into the maze. We'll be safe for days if we shave our legs with Renee's razor blades. Flower place, I see. Okay, Skullflower, and you're gonna bite it, and then you know what? You can do Rousing Song. Brother, love you. The DBZ stuff you do is god tier. Never knew you did gaming. I got a gifted sub and you were live, and here I am now. Words, nice to have you here, Jayton Stewart. Yeah, I do streams every Thursday. Obviously, since it's Christmas, things are a little different. But every Thursday, me and a group of my friends who also help me work on the series, including the Frieza voice actor and a occasional co-writer, Game Producer 6 from his own channel and own work, and then my good friend Benjamin, who is a writing consultant, we all do Kingdom Hearts at the moment. We're near the end of it, and after that, we're doing Final Fantasy X, which are some of our favourite games from our childhoods. So, you're always welcome to join us on those. We start at 7 PM GMT to 10 PM GMT. And I just got done with a bunch of work on the Abridged earlier, doing a bunch of lip flaps on stream as well, and little bits and pieces of editing here and there. Okay, Joel just ate it again. I love Joel, man. He's so good. We should take out this other one. Just be diligent. Good job, Colonel Squeakums. I should change my weapon, because this one clearly is just being resisted by everything. Slashing, I think, works on these plants, so I'll take the cleaver. Well, I know he said DBZ instead of DBS, but, like, who cares, man? Kill plant. Oh, I have to fight both of you, okay. That's too expensive, but I can cleave. You just bite the little fella. And you try and take down Skullflower. Take out Seed Freak. Very good. Oh, it's so good. Sweet, I won't divert from the game you're playing now, because I'm going to sit back and learn Merry Christmas, brother. Dude, I don't mind people talking in chat. I don't mind getting distracted from it. The whole point of streaming, if I wanted to do videos, like if I wanted to play a game and not be distracted, I would either do it off camera or I would make a video, you know, and put it on a gaming channel. You know, I do streams to interact with people, so if you have any questions for me or you want to talk about anything, by all means, go ahead. I've noticed I'm facing on the outside because my camera is turned the way it is. I'm gonna turn the camera around. There it is. Alright, bro is not moist critical. It's not in filters. Is it in... Oh, it's in transform? No? Oh, do I need to, like, turn it off? No. Oh, it's locked, that's why. Okay, that's the wrong one. Right, vertical. Yeah, I want, flip horizontal. There we go. Now I'm facing that way. I was curious about the group you did stuff with, and if you got, like, other Abridged type series together. So, I am the main guy. I'm Kai, hello. And I am the lead writer, lead editor. I voice act for a lot of the characters. In a While Dub's there. He's got his own channel, he does his own stuff. I'm not really involved in those so much, he never invites me. But he voices a bunch of characters himself, and he helps out with the writing. And all in all, I think there are 17 people in the cast server. So there's a lot of people, but a lot of them only do like one character. And then most of the characters are handled by me, Wes, Chance, and Starry. And then for the writing is like mostly me, Wes, and another guy called Finn. His hat's getting itchy, so I'm actually going to take it off. I know it's Christmas, but... Where can I put it that it's still visible? Put it... Oh, you know what? I'll put it on the box the mic stand came in. Because I got a new mic stand. This mic stand here it was really expensive, but I needed one that could hold all this weight. So this is a Hercules that cost me like £75. So bear with me a moment. There we go. See, it's Christmas. And I'm also going to put my jacket on because I'm cold. There you go. Now I can be in my villain arc. Completely change my outfit. Suddenly I'm a different guy. You don't know who this is. For context on what I do as far as voice-wise goes, by the way. I voice Beerus, you know, the Destroyer God. I also voice Goku. I voice Mr. Satan. And I also voice Roshi. Along with a few others like Shenron, who Shenron is mostly in the voice effects, but then the performance is that I do this voice. I am the Eternal Dragon. State your wish, or forever hold your peace. I probably voice other characters, I can't remember it. The respect you give to the TFS abridged, though, it almost brought tears to my eyes, bro. Like, they started doing WE and you carried their torch with grace. I'll quit working the shaft now. Lol, heck yeah, bro. Yeah, I don't put respect on... I mean, I respect TFS, but they're not involved at all. I don't really reference them in my material or anything. And I wouldn't say I've ever carried a torch for them. My stuff is completely separate from theirs. There's no affiliation or crossover whatsoever. But they make great stuff, don't get me wrong, but Dragon Ball Super Abridged isn't a cereal... a cereal? It's not a delicious cereal. You would want some Cocoa Pops. No, it's not a sequel. It's not a spiritual successor. If my work's a spiritual successor of anyone, it's going to be something witty entertainment. TFS, like... I'm not really inspired by them. I'm inspired by something witty more so. But again, don't get me wrong. TFS's stuff was really good. Season 3, mostly. The end of Season 2 was good. Wow, okay, Squeakum's just taking them out. I know, I mean, like, you made what we wanted when they quit. I'd assume people wanted the Boo Saga, not Super, but I had a very clear idea for what I wanted out of, like, Super. The reason I make Super Abridged is because Super is not written very well, and I think that's a shame. Because there's the material there, there's enough that you can kind of get a lot of potential out of it. But, I'm very glad this is... Thanks, Marina. Are you heading out? Is that why you're saying that? Regardless, you have a Merry Christmas. It's nice to hear from you. Oh, that wasn't both of them. There's another guy. Hello, Smiling Tree. Moss Freak. Yo, my girl, she don't like me, I'm a moss freak. But yeah, no, I mean, at the end of the day, I was going to make Super Abridged regardless of whether or not people wanted it, because it's what I wanted. And I think that's the best way to kind of create things. Make what you want to make and then hope that people enjoy it, you know? I'm glad people have enjoyed it, and it's mostly just that I want to fix Super, but also kind of, you know, I like the abridged genre. And I like something with the entertainment's ability to blend serious narrative and comedy, and so I wanted to do something like that, where it's a serious drama just with a lot of comedy in it, rather than being a comedy, you know? Yeah, so I'm out of blue. I could shoot him once. I think I'll just go with the attack. Joel can just attack Ernest. Hit him with the carve, Dad. Yeah, I did make DBSA because Wes and Trick kind of bullied me into it, but I'm down with that. Oh, he's creating things. It's not good. We know to anticipate each episode. There should be another one in January, hopefully. So, you know, fingers crossed. Gonna drink some whiskey. Drinking Evan Williams here. I could do cleave and hit all of them. I want you to get a kill on something because Devour heals you. And then you do a deep cut. It's good. Brilliant. Okay, Joel. Joel, if you could you be a little sweetheart and get the kill on that moss boy? Yes. Okay, he healed a little bit. This is rough. Old CDs? Why don't you see these nuts? Have some vodka, Ernest. Oh, that's a creature. Okay. Heal Ernest. Joel can just start attacking. It's Grass Freak! No poisons, very good. Blinded him. Now we do jump attack. What the fuck is Joel? He's an 8-year-old boy who got bit on the nose by his sister who became a tooth monster, and so he got infected with teeth. Deserved. Huge. Absolutely rocked him. Electronic car key. We're getting, like, some stuff here. Okay, we got one of each of the plants. Cleave is too expensive. Honestly, let's just all jump that guy. Oh! Get him, Rat! Alright. Okay, he's not still acid burned. Alright, we'll just get our health up. We'll save the game. No. Can I walk in this? It's a corpse flower. If you want to run away. Okay, so this is a scary one. Shoot him. And bite him. And carve him. Oh, it's healing. Okay. So it's healing, so we need to do a lot of damage to it. You know, use a Molotov. Steak knife was damaged. Not good. This is what my dog tries to see every time I visit him. Deep cut him again. And then, I'm sorry, Joel, but, like, you just gotta go. He consumed him! Good work, Joel. Oh, yeah, you're still bleeding. Here you go, buddy. Have bandages. I should check if this was an interactable. It is. $20 in cash? Hell yeah. Alright, let's take you on. Okay. Joel Last of Us Miller is the goat at killing shrooms. Yeah, Joel is fighting plant zombies right now. I had noticed. It's Root Freak. Yeah, just go for it. He's gone. He's devoured. Yeah, they're cute, right? Dude, Joel is eating everything! What'd you learn? Excuse me, what'd you learn? Biting armor? Draws enemy attacks. I don't know if I want that. Okay, I gotta, like, sneak around this little fucking Zach Hadel character here. Take the candy bar. So that I can feed it to Ernest so he doesn't die. You can have a bit of hard candy as well. I'll also give myself a couple whiskeys. Hello. Hi, hello, I'm Marvin. I've been looking for food and stumbled upon this place. Wonder who it belongs to. They must have been some kind of plant freak. You know, I didn't like this place at first. I hate to say it. It's growing on me. I might have to put down roots here. I just need to rest a while before I go. Yeah, there's raw beef on the table. Yeah, great. This is delicious. I'm just glad that guy doesn't want to fight, you know? Alright, I guess I better go investigate the other way. Smackaroons. Alright, come here. Great flower. It's a great flower, really. Just all around good flower. Oh. Song of Defense sounds pretty great. Dude, I love Ernest. I don't want him to leave. Oh my god, he might be leaving to the afterlife. Jesus. Dude, decapitation again. It's so good. I'll risk the weapon for it. Oh! NORAD says Santa's heading to Ireland right now. Yo, they're gonna fucking put his, take his skis off his sleigh and put it up on bricks. There we go. Okay, that's everything here cleared. I guess now we'll get the flip out of this place. Time to get the flipper flack out of here. No thank you. Weird little guy following me. Hello, staircase friend. Hello.
There you go. Back home safe. It's still early, so I'll stick around a while in case you want to go back out today.
Man, we got so much XP. So let's cook ourselves a little meal. Let's go with, yeah, that raw beef. Beef and veggies. When Santa hitting the second tower. Beef for veggies. What did you want to get? Oh, just some spare.
Oh, just some spare super jump, lads. I should have brought them when I came. I also want to check on my family. Let them know I'm doing okay.
Joel doesn't seem to... Does he know? Joel, you can't ever go back.
Why?
You have to decide how to handle this. Delicately, bluntly, not at all. It's dangerous out there.
Okay, I guess. Maybe next week. I just want to get my super jump, lad.
We have Super Jump Lad here, relax. How you doing, Squeakums? Hell yeah, brother. What time is it? Okay. Yeah, and we're all pretty healed, but I'm gonna cook something else. So, can of beans.
Delicious can of beans.
There we go, got some respectable HP now. Let's craft some... Medicel with cloth. Bandages, cool. And then Medicel with Puricare. Tonics, good, good, good. Knock at the door. Woman is carrying a heavy backpack. You hear the sound of all sorts of junk shuffling around her bag as she shifts on her feet. Hello.
Hello, I have lots of stuff here. I've been scavenging. Interested in trading? I can buy stuff from you too.
Hell yeah, let's open the door. Hi.
I'd buy that for $1.
I don't know what of this stuff that I might need. I'm going to assume I'm not going to need the handbag. Maybe it's like, oh, please return my handbag. It's gone. You know, I don't care. It's worth 30. Yeah, I kind of want all the rest of this stuff. What are you selling? Acid damage, shock, and dangerous fluids on the floor. Cold and fire resist. None of us have shoes, actually. Bowler hat. Pistol bullets. And Medicel. I'll buy those. I will buy the boots. I'll buy those. Then I'll save my money. How long has it been me crafting shit? Okay, only about an hour. And I've got 2 tonics. I'd like more. I can't make more, but I'm gonna make that other thing you can make. I can use tonic as a Medicel with vinegar. Disinfectant, yeah, disinfectant. I'd like to mix a tonic with something. Tonic and disinfectant. Okay. First aid kit. Oh, okay. That's pretty good. All right. Let's get back out there. So hello, door. What's your deal? Use gasoline. Okay. Landscape. Ice melt salt. Yeah, I'll take it. Use salt. Hello, little sock creature. Oh, look at that little guy. Oh, it's so cute. I don't even know if I want to fight and kill this thing, you know? What's it called? 2K. Well, he's got to die, so... Give him a little cleave. Oh, actually, no, I shouldn't. I should do regular attack. You can do this. You can do carve. Oh! Alright. Yeah, I mean, you know, you could just die. Oh, I didn't equip the stuff as well. Mittens. I mean, here you go, buddy. Have some warm mittens. You deserve them. Panic, charm, confusion, and rage. So he loses agility, but he gets... I mean, that's worth it. Actually, you know what? Put your rags back on. Is the polo shirt better? No, the tank top gives him damage. You can have the polo shirt, buddy. And I'll give you something a little bit better. I'll take the machete. There's a shovel. There's a little chest over there. Santa's been saving his ult since last year. He's called Earmuffs. Reload the pistol. Actually, you know what? No, you don't need to. You don't need to. You're fine. You're going to use Deep Cut. And then you just bite him, and you just attack him. Alright, that was pretty easy. Jewelry box. Yes, please. Spade. Bottle of vodka. Okay, can't equip that there. Can I open the jewelry box to get jewelry? And, like, it gives me a random piece of jewelry? No. Oh, reload. Don't forget to reload. Ah, I didn't get in the fridge in time. You have 2 sets of arms. It's just, these things don't seem super strong. I think we can just brute force them. Yeah. Between the 3 of us, we kind of just brute force them. And they're level 8 now, so that's good. More toothpaste. I want that medicine, so we're coming in. Joel, you eat the hat. Delicious. Goodbye, Scarf. He's just gonna eat that as well. Dude, Joel's ability to heal by killing stuff, you can farm creatures for it. It's so good. Yeah, we'll go this way. You got hungry? Not interested, brother. Get lost. A wrapped gift. This is mine. Sorry, but, like, it's mine. So, you know. Kill Balaclava. Eat that. And you hit him. Joel is frozen solid. What do you mean by this? Has he stopped now? Yes. I'll go in there in a sec, because I think this leads back to, yeah, here. Okay. Tri-Scarf, you eat that, you hit him. Ernest is frozen. It is what it is. I've never seen 2K spelled out. Am I pronouncing it correctly, or am I crazy? Nice. Found Scarf. Limited protection from cold and freeze. You know what? Ernest, you can have it. And I'll give you a little heal, and you a little heal, and that's it. Let's open the present. I received explosive. That's nice. I'll take it. Hockey trading cards. Yeah, sure. Secret? Oh, a toque. It's probably got a French origin if it's spelled like that, but pronounced as it is. That's a big thing. I'm out of salt. Used all me salt. I have to come back later. Yeah, been in here. Up here was the fat guy. Yeah. And the projector, so I can turn. I actually wanted to turn this on. Let me save first, just in case we'll get obliterated. Okay. Tilt the head forward. Okay, so insert disc. Looked it up and it's French. Knew it. Makes sense considering we have the word in Canada, but they don't get it in the States. They just say beanie or something. Yeah, I'm familiar with the word beanie. Yeah, that kills us, because that's the projection of the outside. Alright. Yeah, that guy. He was very tough. But you know what? We'll take him. Come here! Okay. Gun him down. Start healing. Song of Defense. He's weak to bullets. We just killed him. We just murdered him. That man was a disaster for me earlier. Did I even get anything? This guy's a chump. All right. Gwok, gwok, gwok. Go to bed, Santa's nearly there. It's Christmas currently. It's been 6 minutes. Santa doesn't love me, though. Santa's a coward. He wouldn't confront me. Ounce is 50 cents, so I need 25, which would be a quarter. Give me just more gummy bears. This is Iceland. Yep. Not to be confused. No relation. Okay. Santa and you have a blood feud. Ah, you have to fight off his hordes of elves every year. I get you. Okay, so I don't need to make any bandages. So gasoline I can mix with cloth or Cleanerex. Kind of want to see what this does. Explosive. Cool. Yeah, we're all doing okay. Gonna do some teeth brushing. Raise morale somewhat. So it's probably like 9:20. Okay. Sorry, 9. So 7. You play a bit of Wizard's Hell, Arcane Tears. You resume your Wizard's Hell game. You're starting to get the hang of it. You build a lake of boiling mud to push the wizards in. The demons seem happy about this. You're starting to get the hang of this. Knock at the door. Mommy. A pallid woman in a strange, frumpy robe looks around furtively at your door, her hands clasped and unclasped every few moments. What will you do? Hello? Please, I need your help. Have you seen a little girl? Will you open the door? Yeah, go on. I'm Harriet, and I live with my daughter on the 2nd floor. I left Sophie at home while I went out looking for food. I got lost on the 1st floor, and when I got back, she was gone. Have you seen her? What does she look like? She has a slingshot she always carries with her. She gets into a little mischief, but she's a good kid. Have you seen her? No, I haven't seen her. You're the first same person I've seen in days. Please, if you see her, we live in apartment 22.
Does her daughter need a father by any chance?
Alright, let's go out and adventure a little bit more. Hey, buddy. How you doing? Do you need help? Goodbye. Wonder what goes on at the bottom of the stairs entirely. Hmm. Okay, that doesn't do anything. This is a dead guy. Looking at it makes your stomach turn. The head burst open like a pumpkin. There's a note by the body. Henderson, the landlord, is keeping his guns and ammo in the basement. I need to find some way to get his key. It must be in his apartment on the ground floor. Alright. Something worth investigating then. Need to find the way to get that unlocked so I don't have to go around the long way every single bloody time. It's getting a bit tiresome. Tall guy's in there. No answer. Maybe she's out looking for Sophie. Okay, so that's where the daughter lives. This is the shop. Is there anything I want to buy? I remember this being really expensive. I could buy 3 of these for 120. Yep. Yep. Just stock up on weapons, I reckon. Hey, dude. Ooh. Okay, you know what? Let's fight the big thing. Hey, you, fucker! Oh, he gets his own music.
It's the Rat King. We gotta get out of here.
Squeak, squeak. Hard disagree. We gotta shoot this guy to death. Yes, more defense.
Kneel.
No.
Treason.
I bow to no Rat King. This dude is so cool. Why can't you do... I guess you've already got a teeth thing going. Do teething. A 100 damage. Just send it. Bam! Give me deep cut. Use teeth cannon. Go for the stun. 143, dude, his teeth are stronger than a nuke. Get killed, Rat King! And that lowers my attack and my defense, but it does increase my agility and luck. Yeah, honestly, I'd rather you have the football helmet. There's a hole in the wall. It looks like a mouth. From the hole wafts a near unbearable stench of rot.
Bring me a child.
Okay. Unlock the stairwell doors. Let's go. It's back here, so I want to go. That's where you live. Okay, it was just a check. But that was trash. Okay. Oh, rats want to fight. So, what you're telling me is there are delicious snacks for Joel. Yes, heal my son. Big rat. Never mind, he's dead. Dude, I killed the Rat King already. You guys are trash. Dude, is that crying me? Like, what is this? Soap? Man, look at the size of that wife. Oh, dude, give me the... Grandma's and give it to me. Toothpaste. Tonic. Crumple paper. I'm trying to understand how the planet discs work. Those astronomers have installed strange round sockets for them. There are 2 discs on this floor and 1 door has a socket, but how can you tell which discs are needed? The doors are marked with numbers, not planets. Ah, I see. It's the number of moons. Trench coat. Ooh. I mean, sucks I lose the agility for jump attack, but, like, that's better. That's just way better. Lose some attack, get some defense. He could do with the defense, honestly. Alright. Let's throw down. Jump attack, big rat. You. Eat small rat. You. Kill that one. Come close, big rat. Oh my god, Colonel. Look at him, he's a funny guy. And he's dead. Oh my god. He's just gone. Geography magazines, I'll have those. Child's barrier key. Time to stop this baby from crying. A music box. Sure. Baby drawings, I'll have those. Alright, kid, I know you've only just been born, but you've been robbed. A child restlessly squirms beneath the blankets in this crib. Oh, dude, pick him up. He's beautiful! I thought he'd be an ugly little child, but this is a pretty one. Not sure what we expected.
Oh, little guy ain't so bad.
He's mine. Despite its repulsiveness, you feel inexplicably protective of the creature. You reach down to take it with you, but hesitate. The chattering teeth, the wriggling legs. You just can't stand looking at it. You leave it. You put the creature back in the crib and wipe your hands on your pants. No! No! I wanted him! You hear the skitter of little claws behind you. Rat boy! It crawls up your leg and buries itself in your pack. Looks like you won't be getting rid of it that easy. My son! Oh. I've already been that way. My boy! My baby boy! I'm not feeding the rat to the fucking wall demon. I just got my son. Okay, let's see what happens. It grabs your nose with its disgusting little rat hand as its greasy tail curls around your arms. No! 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 Alright. No, escape.
Feed me a child.
No! Why not feed me? Eat all my food instead.
No.
I can't. Eat all my food instead. You know, being a father, it's about sacrifices. And sometimes, you gotta give an arm and a leg for your baby boy. Curious as to whether or not there's a different way out of this. Let's find out. Hmm. Someone gift subs? Yes, indeed. Many, many of them. About 300. Hmm. No. Okay. Goodbye, ranged weapons. It is a little insane, yeah. It's the second highest we've made off of a stream, I think. Inside the hole is warm and wet. A thick, slimy mucus covers every surface. The hole contracts as your arm wriggles deeper inside. You're now up to your elbow. You reach even deeper inside, up to your shoulder. The hole, the creature's throat, tightly clamps around your limb. The monster's blunt teeth clamp down on your arm, crushing your bones and tearing into your flesh. You convulse in absolute agony, howling as the creature shreds your arm until everything finally fades to black. When you wake up, you find the rat thing curled up beside you. It seems like it's grown very attached to you. The mouth widens for a moment before dry heaving. After several attempts to vomit something out, it finally retches a round shiny disc. It clangs to the ground. Well, hello.
There you go. Back home safe. Our work here's done. Get me another sandwich tomorrow and we'll help you some more.
Give it a name. What are we going to call the little rat thing? I'm going to call it Wes. Because I'd give my arm for Wes, maybe. Don't quote me on that. But I do love him like a son. Which one? I consider you to be my property, so one of yours. Wes is sleeping. It smells awful. It looks skittish. That's him! That's him! Hey, buddy. Let us clean you. Joel approaches the kid, clutching his teddy bear.
This is... Fuzzy, say hello.
It's too late, but you can go back and screenshot it. Wes takes the little plush and tugs at one of its ears.
It's mine, but you can play with him too.
Joel spends some time playing with Wes. Oh, that's nice. Looks skittish. Care, soothe. You spend some time soothing Wes. No dialogue of what to speak of. You give Wes some of your blood. That's a shame. You tell Wes a story. It doesn't appear to understand anything you say, but it seems to at least like the sound of your voice. Have more blood. Okay, you know what? What time is it? Yeah, let's just sleep. Add new soil. Sleepy time. Hello, how are you doing today? Have strange people been knocking on your door at all times of the night? Scary people? A few. 3 or 4 people have knocked on my door since this all started. A mother looking for a child, a man with far, far too many teeth. Who are these people and where did they come from? They can't be residents, can they? So what's new? Anything interesting happened since we last spoke? You tell her a bit about the recent events. Yeah. It's the invisible thing I heard outside my door. It's absolutely a real thing, huh? From what you're saying, it doesn't sound like a mindless beast. Ugh, I hate rats. They just get to me. I'm glad I wasn't around when you found that place. Oh my god, you lost your arm? Are you okay? I don't understand. What do you mean you saved the rat? This thing? You mean you fed... You fed your arm to the wall on purpose? Have you lost your mind? So you've been for a lot, huh? Just be careful who you answer the door for. Take care, Kai. A group of leather-clad punks is standing outside your door, one carrying the other on their back. Hello. Hi, little help. My friend's exhausted. We just need a place to rest. We won't be too long. Okay. Hey, I'm Zarya, and this guy on my back is Monty. Can you let us crash here for a while? We just need a bed and a bit of time. You can stay tonight. Thanks, we'll be out of your hair soon. I don't want to leave my little rat with them. My mind? No, but I lost my arm. Alright, let's play one-handed. Actually, how's Rat doing? Looks hungry. Have some blood. Wes paws at Joey's toy bear, Fuzzy. It nips at its furry little arms as it wrestles with it.
Hey there, Wes, you having fun?
The rambunctious rat baby doesn't look up from its play, gnawing and scratching at the toy bear. It's hard to gauge Joel's expression, but you think he might be worried.
Just be careful with it, okay? Fuzzy, he's my best friend.
He's walking! Wes can walk! Alright, it's no longer anything like you. You're still hungry, you fat fuck? What about raw beef with pizza? Ah, you can play catch now. Babu. Wes would go Babu. Let's beat the wizard game. You do go, Babu. Oh, it's the doctor lady. I think I've seen you before. Ah, that one is iconic. Well, you have a nice time, Wes. I'll take a scalpel. Merry Christmas, Weasley. You little rat. Oh, I want to beat this game. Painful stab. Okay. So what does painful stab do? Ooh, okay. Thank you for the gift membership. Yeah, that was going to either be Achilles Run or Michael, who were the two people that donated quite a lot. I think Hyperbolic Ninja also donated a bunch, so it could have been one of them. But yeah, no. Good for you. Hopefully you like the stuff on the channel as well. I should probably go out. How are you doing, rat? They hurt the rat. They must go. Yes, obviously. I barely touched her. Just shoved it out of the way. Come on, man. You kicked my rat. Okay, I'm sorry. I won't do it again. Is that enough? Okay. Brutal wizard. I torture wizards, you know. Okay. I think I am going to end the stream there because it is way past midnight and I am a little tired now. So, thank you everybody for joining me. We've had a lot of people come in. We've had a lot of people donate. It's been really, really nice and I really appreciate it. All of you take care. Have a lovely Christmas. Bye-bye!